The answer will come when the 5 red lights are no longer illuminated. Step on the gas because we are racing here in Motorsport Park Lukov. The 2 confirmed racing cars go to stab each other off into the first corner. It's Man Pifting who leads from T-Jerk, who leads from Going Me Chris. Dust MCA has fallen to the back of the pack as we follow in the drone shot right on board with Young in the 23 going through the sweeping corners. The midfield melee is tight, but T-Jerk and Man Pifting are going to fight into the tight right-hander onto the long straight, going into the corner. Nothing between them, and Pifting is maintaining the lead. T-Jerk is going to try to cut underneath and get some sort of slipstream, get some sort of leverage over his championship rival as they go onto the first lap, fast car. Specs of the car, of course, very different, as Man Pifting is losing touch. He's now over a second behind T-Jerk as the soft tire continues its wear pattern.
It's just, this is fun to watch. Right now, Play Games is trying to get that position back. He didn't lose too much time. It's still bad enough. Oh, Ava's pitting. Ava's first.
The reigning Division 2 West champion. The first one to try the new pit lane. His teammate also tries the new pit lane. Clatters into the wall, but seems to recover speed very well. They're going to come off their tires. They're going to be the first ones to do it. So clearly some kind of coordinated thing from Laguar Racing here, as we saw the soft runners are still out there, which surprises me. Now there's T-Jerk coming in. Does Man Pifting follow? Yes, the confirmed racing cars will go in, Going Me Chris to on the different strategy, and will take the lead of this race.
Let's see what tires they're going to be on. Looks like they're going to the hard compound. They're going to try to go a bit more of a longer stint, from what I'm seeing.
I was told if you go soft to hard, you still need to do another soft tire stop.
I think that's what they're heading towards.
Hard, and you do it in a one stop.
Yeah, I think that's what they're heading to. We don't know if the 2-stop is a good way, or is it going to be the 1-stopper.
Going Me Chris 2, current race leader, comes in for the stop, as does his teammate Andrew. We're going to see what tire they come on. Let's follow them through the pit stops here. They're on the medium tire, so they got to run a bit longer. We'll see if they commit to the 1 or the 2 stop here, because this is the time now. They have to commit to one or the other. They both stop on their mocks very well, received by their invisible crews. It's a hard tire, so either they're going to have to do an extra stop, or, more logically, they are doing a one-stop race, so they will try to not stop. We're on lap 17 of 40. XR3 is out in front. There's about 30 seconds from the front to the back of the field, so no risk in the near future of any drivers going a lap down, which usually this is the first track where, without some very large pace oddity, drivers start to get lapped. I find is this track because of its very short length and very high mistake cost. T-Jerk is going to try to cut through these cotangents cars. Has the superior grip from the pit stop.
Fresher tires.
Compound.
Yep. He's on the fresher tires, so of course he's going to zip right on through.
And by the time he even gets to the sweeping S's, he's already in front. And he's going to get XR3, going to try to take the lead of this race. It's about a second from Man Pifting to XR3. Man Pifting trying to cut to the field, having trouble doing it, as well as T-Jerk, though the gap is very similar to how it was. One of the cotangents cars is finally in. The other one stays out.
So far, this is actually quite interesting to see. Right now, we're going to be seeing Pifting getting ready to pass XR33. So I'll get ready for that. He does have better grip on the tires. Fresher
into
tires.
This corner, he needs to do it as soon as possible. He's got bigger fish to fry. They're alongside going into the hairpin that doesn't look like a hairpin, but it feels like a hairpin.
Made a mistake.
Oh, he lost some time trying to get through him. This is not what he needs, and now Bacons is going to use every opportunity he can to try to get past, though can't do it on that particular chicane. Man Pifting will try to recover speed and do it again here, but it's now 3.5 seconds and some change to that race lead that he needs to make up.
Right now, TJ is pulling away, so that's gonna sting just a little bit. Oh yeah, he's chasing podium. Podium position's in the grasp.
And Pifting not exactly breaking away from this pack, almost 5 seconds back. They were about 1 second and some change before the first round of pit stops. So Pifting is coming out worse in this particular battle, but I'm not counting him out yet. I've made that mistake before.
A good
Even
exit
when
from
he was
Gummy
my
Chris.
driver in the off-season league. But has to be said, T-Jerk driving a phenomenal race right now.
And Chris gets podium.
He's into the podium positions as it stands now. We'll see if that stays that way. Ooh, he's a bit long into that corner, and XR3 using all his experience, quick to snap it up, but can't quite make the corner at the same speed as the Swift GP car. And he takes the podium position back again. Crisscross OMG, the American driver, is currently trying to make gains on Ava. Flackies goes alongside on the medium tire. Flackies on the hard tire into the hairpin. That's not a hairpin. And he gets the place done. As it stands now, but Flackies can fight back. He's up into 7th place. Very good move by Crisscross OMG. Oh, and Flackies makes the mistake he made in the opening laps again. Pressure piling on the Division 2 West champ. The Swift GP cars are coming in for another stop. Again, perfectly in sync between the two teammates.
And Ava as well. Look at that. Well, more people pitting, more people pitting.
This is the next round of pit stops. Where does Andrew come out relative to Gio? Ahead of Gio.
We're going to be pitting. They're probably going to have to pit soon.
It has to be soon because you need to get some mileage out of that final rubber.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's now. T-Jerk's in.
When's going to be his teammate joining in?
Ooh, he was saved by the limiter there. The car abruptly loses speed, and that's how he missed the wall.
There we go.
All the 87 crew comes to the stop, stops on his mark.
They're going for softs.
Soft tire. I imagine it's going to be the same. It seems like the teammates today are all on very similar strategies. He's looking for his box. There it is. Very clean stop from the top two drivers. Crisscross OMG will take over the lead of this race. And that's not what Pifting needs. He's got some traffic that his rival does not have. That's the 5-second gap working there, though he could get some slipstream off of it. We have more drivers pitting further back. Tirchelvam, Pax, Kit Kat, and Schmeikos are coming in for their final stop.
Oh, Chris is holding on. Chris is holding on to second place. That is not what Pifting wants to see. Pifting wants to have that the 1-2 sweep for the team. Oh my goodness.
Maximizing points. He's in the slipstream now on that soft tire. He's got to make hay while the sun is shining. Does he make hay while the sun is shining? No, not in that particular corner. As we ride on board with the 7, going me Chris 2, dip into the gravel though. They're going to go into the hairpin. That's not a hairpin. Riding over the curbs now. They're neck and neck as it stands. Halo to halo, wheel to wheel, leg to leg, and arm to arm. Arm for a leg. They go into the corner. And Pifting's able to take a tighter line. He's trying to pressure his rival to do the exact same thing. They go into the long, swooping right-hander. I can't speak fast enough. Who's it going to be that takes over as they go through the chicane? They have the stones for it. Tucking into the slipstream. Going alongside, going right to the edge. He's going to try to get this done. Into the first corner. Can he? Not on this particular day. They're going to go into the S's. He just noses ahead, but he just noses behind as well.
My goodness. The world is holding their breaths right now. Pifting is trying to get the P2 position, trying to score a podium sweep. Well, the 1 and 2 sweep at least, not podium sweep. But Chris is letting it happen. I think Pifting went a little bit wide. He lose a little bit of time.
They both traded that mistake in these 2 laps. Going me Chris 2 dipped into the gravel last time, and his Pifting this time. Again, Pifting trying to pressure his rival and taking tighter and tighter lines by doing so himself. I don't know how they take the corner so tight. He's going to try this again, He's not quite as close, but he's seen what his rival can do. Going through the chicane, tucking into the slipstream. He pulled out of the slipstream very early last time. We'll see if he can correct that this time. 1/10 the good for going me Chris 2, who takes a bit of a narrower line this time into the S's, right over the curb. He's gaining every corner and he's losing every corner as well. There's nothing between the two. Going me Chris is pushed out wide, as a matter of speaking, and into this next corner. Man Pifting will take the next lead, but it's not over yet because Going me Chris 2 is now tucking into the slipstream again. This is brilliant battling from the Swift GP and Confirm Racing cars going into that corner, and I can confirm that the Confirm Racing driver is still out in front as they go into the hairpin. That's not a hairpin. It's more like a chicane, really, over the curbs, and Going me Chris 2 is just starting to lose out, headed for that soft rubber a bit before Man Pifting. Is this the day the championship comes back to him? T-Jerk strikes back by taking victory in Lukov in dominant fashion by 6.8 seconds. Man Pifting will recover to second place, a very strong 1-2 finish for the Confirm Racing squad. And put your hands together for Going me Chris 2 on the podium again in Formula ROBLOX League. His teammate leading him home in fourth place, a very strong result from him. Crisscross OMG in fifth, Code Bacons, the other co-tangents in sixth, Play Games in seventh. XR3 was on the one stop and scored points in eighth. Train Pig in ninth. Abba Flackies did well to score in 10th again. Tiud Shelvam 3, the Division 2 East champion, will score points for the first time in Division 1. Tasher Demasher will round out the points. A drag race to the line favors Sussy Imposter 2244 from Tax. Geo Kit Kat will also come across the line. Dustin MCA in 17th. Young in 18th. And Smykos will come home a few seconds later in 19th place. He gambled on the strategy to Smykos, and it didn't pay off. But he will take the flag again, and he will live to fight another day while the Austrian driver weaves over the line, perhaps in frustration. What a race that turned out to be.